Hello. Welcome back to more Vol Hollow. Let us continue. I believe I read everything, right? Yep. Okay. Good evening. Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. Sigh, you can take a break, you know? You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford not to come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite of what would happen. Not to mention, I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? Nope. I wouldn't worry too much about him, though. If you say so. That girl's still here? Yep, she was sleeping so peacefully, I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady, sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Fuck. What was the voice I used for Screaming Chan? Where am I? Oh, I never noticed that her, she has heterochromia. Oh, right! Yeah, the shoddy downtown bar! Let's see, all my gear is in place. And neither my pants nor my panty, shirt, or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender! Good morning! Good evening. Evening? Oh well, it's the best day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble that may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Yes! Marry me, Streaming Chan! Yeah! Thanks for taking care of me. Bye! Hello, guys and gals. Streaming Chan's back in action with their batteries reloaded. Ah! The moon! It burns! I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible onto the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? A client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Oh, cool. It's some sort of rum. Rum? Nice. Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Let's give boss some rum. Go to the bottle drinks tab and drag it to the shaker. Here. All right. I'm gonna enjoy this in my office. Thanks. Having time. Okay then. You know, I thought about something. If I'm a big fan of Neon District, right? What if I just make every single song Neon District? I got an achiever for that. I like it, okay? And to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. So, no one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. I just spoken a little too soon there, Jill. Might have accidentally jinxed herself a little bit. And I really sure hope no one weird shows up. Good evening. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. Let's give this, brain a blue fairy. Oh boy, I'm sure nothing bad happens. Good evening. Here you go. Well, yeah, I should cuff. I got an idea. I'm gonna cuff my mouth because, like, it's a brain in a jar. Well, technically that wouldn't work, but you know, whatever.
Nice. Yeah, this is the thing.
So, how are you gonna? Oh, you can grab stuff. Figured as much. You can drink stuff.
And eat. I have the same system Lilum do.
Can I ask you something, Miss?
Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything.
Okay, Taylor.
You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor.
Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right?
I'm sure not a hologram of that, I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar.
So, how? Why?
What, does my handsomeness make you speechless?
You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts.
Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations.
A speech?
You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer.
I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh?
Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one?
Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in jars to this place tonight? Or to this place, though?
Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time.
Have you come here before?
Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name?
It's Jill.
Jill? That's a really cute name.
Thank you. Well, honestly, you know, of all the characters that we've met so far, at least the brain in the jar is like the nicest when it comes to flirting with Jill. Everyone else is just like everyone else just calls her flat tits or so on. Shit. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today with the commotion around and all?
It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it?
Yeah, you're right.
It should take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me.
You're awfully energetic. Did you know that?
Sorry, does that bother you?
No, not at all. Just that I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy.
While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy?
I wonder.
Do you want to make me happy, Jill?
Depends on what it takes.
Don't worry, just give me a beer.
All right then, yeah, I'll make you happy. 1 beer to make Taylor happy. I'm curious. I'm most curious how my like handcuffing is gonna sound in like the actual video when I edit this. It's probably gonna sound really stupid, but kind of funny. Here, a beer.
Oh yes, no matter what happens, beer's always good.
It's interesting though. Just yesterday, I was talking to a client about brain uploads.
You were?
Yeah, we're talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here.
I've thought about that too. Do you think that you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything? Like waking up someplace else and so on?
That is an interesting question. Question? An interesting question? Question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilum.
One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilum. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, though, just wiring him a body.
Oh. You think someone would rather do that than just float around exposed in a jar?
I have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just as uncanny looking.
Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time?
It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I was never too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk.
If you want to call that a downside.
If you want to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of my whole experience.
Or part of the whole experience. Part of the whole experience, not my whole experience. Well, I guess both can work. Why though? Lilum can get drunk, no problem.
Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out how exactly you work.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill! Oh, Alma. Oh, fuck. What's the voice I did for Alma? I don't remember, it was so long ago. Just, oh, Alma? Where's the courtesy one would expect from a plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla, what can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Oh, God.
Well, hello there, beautiful.
What?
You hurt my feelings with that, darling.
Sorry, you don't see disembodied brains every day. Talking is disembodied brains. Oh. I mean, I did work a summer in Lilum maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads.
Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor.
Nice to meet you, Taylor.
Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink?
Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face.
I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding, it'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you?
I guess if Jill's a bartender, I don't have a problem with that.
Awesome, I'll pay for your next drink then.
What will you have? I'll have a Cobalt Velvet. And you, Taylor?
I'm fine, actually.
You're gonna have me drink alone?
I don't want to drink that much.
Okay, then. Oh my god, this is really hard. I'm like constantly moving my mouth or my hand to my mouth to like do Taylor. Fuck. Hey, you know what? It's fine though, because at least Taylor is easy to voice since I'm doing something unique with it, right? Your drink.
Hope you enjoy it.
You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year.
Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right?
Only for about a half a year or so, if memory serves right.
Really? One would think it's been longer.
It feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it.
So you just started coming here and that was it?
Well, the first time I came here, the other guy, speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian. Archimedes. Don't know, adventuring or something. Anyway, the other guy served me the first time I came here, nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know, I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry, we click. We click, she says. The fact I feel more chemistry with her than many other people is kind of sad, though.
It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've got to go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya!
Bye. Please come again. That Taylor shit was nice. A bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I've heard of them before. I can't believe I actually met one. Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters, 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet. So you're the eldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A? Don't think too much about it. I never said that the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta's the eldest one, and there's Diana just before me. Then comes Ava at the bottom, and at the bottom lies Bella. Sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo. You've never been alone, I'm guessing? Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Evita and Bernie do, not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyways, my second eldest sister, Diana, just got separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents, pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. She didn't think about that when she didn't think about that when marrying a guy she'd only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was one time when it almost happened, but I blame that damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? When I was going out with the guy my little sister introduced to me, seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us. Instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Huh? So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on the fucking kiss cam? We went out for like 3 weeks! I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea. Sounds too convoluted, you know, proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex? And never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you under... Ugh. A man is willing to go to get you in their bed. Very true. Very true. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I feel like tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Oh yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift? What did you do? A good enough service, I'm guessing. Kakike. Huh, interesting name. What does it mean? Kaki? Is it? I don't know. Is it Kaki? Kasi? Kakish? Maybe it's Kakish? Kaki. I'm so sorry. I really have no idea how to pronounce this. I'm gonna call it Kakish. I'm gonna call it Kakish because that's just the easiest way for me. Kakish, the name of the chieftain in some native tribes. I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me look it up. Maybe I can look up a pronunciation. Assuming this is like an actual real word. Wait, hold on. Let me, Merriam-Webster.
Cacique.
Cacique. Cacique. Okay. My apologies. Cacique. Okay. Cacique. I guess I was almost close with my first one, huh? I don't know. Cacique. Okay. I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories where rum's involved. Give me a Fringe Weaver instead, will you? Alright. Wonder what's up with her and rum. Anyways, let's just give her a Fringe Weaver. One Fringe Weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, now it's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh, didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know, I just kind of said, that's it, one day and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family lives in France to boot. So your mom's French? Yep. Can you speak French? Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna do my best to say this, even though I cannot speak French. Mon église est pleine d'anguilles. Anguille? Is it anguille? It's not like, I know it's like anguille, but like, I don't think French pronounce L's like super hard. You know, I said église, but like in a word like this, like anguille. Oh, what's that mean? Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kind of lucky, you know? All my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the streets are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the problem of my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartender sound sophisticated. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security, I'm their woman. You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job, sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kind of samey. So when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles, and it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that. Huh, I didn't think about it that way. It is less actiony than what movies make it up to be, though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Will you have anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Here goes nothing. Let's do a Brandini. Here. Bravo! You made me very happy. Woohoo, I guess. You know, sometimes I feel like you know me better than all the guys I've been with. I feel compelled to ask how many guys you've been with. If we're talking about serious, long-lasting relationships, just a handful. Casual dating and one-night stands, on the other hand? Why do that? Why go through so many people? Hey, it's not like I take every guy I see to bed. What do you take me for? You know what I mean. Yeah. That's something I don't have an answer to, actually. Maybe I'm just a romantic that loves having someone to cuddle with. Maybe I just get lonely. Maybe there's a deep-seated psychological reason behind it all. Maybe I'm just horny. Whatever the case, I just kind of feel like it's a quest I shouldn't give up yet. Well, it's not like I'm too different. Until recently, I too had a streak of one-night stands. Oh, really? What made you stop? Reasons. Oh, what is it? Tell me! Maybe later. It's time for my break. Come with me. Why? Can I stay here away from the cold? I don't trust you. You could fit a bottle between those tits of yours and nobody would know. Why don't you say, please come and let's keep talking at the back at the bar? You got the message. Now come. Guide me then. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure. Actually, you know what? This is a good time for me to take a break. I'm gonna go use some nasal spray. I feel like my noses are clogging up. Cold. It sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy, very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that. Really? He could also just be a very nice crackhead, though. So, are you gonna tell me? What? Why did you stop having one-night stands and all that? I started working here. I don't know. After I started working here, I felt like I didn't need to do that anymore. Maybe I was just lonely? Aw, how cute. I also got fed up with everyone complaining about me smoking on the bed. You're gonna burn the bed with that? Yeah. If you ever need a hug, just let me know. You don't need one-night stands for that. It left me thinking, though. What's your thing? Your fetish? You strike me as the kind to have an overpowered fetish of some sort. You want to feel totally swayed by someone, have consensual yet forceful sex with your partner. Whoa, my god. Chill, man. Did I hit bullseye? You have quite the imagination, girl. Oh, fuck. Dorothy again. I keep forgetting what voice I do for Dorothy. Honey, some service here. I'm here. Don't scream. Uh-huh. Were you two hanging out the back at the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from a vending machine? But I like you. You dislike my presence so much? Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say. All right. Sweet. I think a sugar rush should be fine, right? Because it's like optional Karmatrine. And I think if I remember correctly, Karmatrine's the one that's like really alcoholic. Or not really alcoholic, it's the one that gets people drunk. Yeah, sugar rush is probably fine. Here, like you asked. See? You don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines? Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine, he's a vending machine. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely, and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes, nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma, the pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep, why? Nothing, I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me! Mostly about your, pluckiness? Here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A fully fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says they're hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. And we won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's... What? A replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. I wonder if that's a reference to something. I can think of one thing that it may be a reference to, but... Well. It was a success! Well, okay, then let me try to... let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright. First, I do some research on the target, operating system, servers, how the information is stored and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the grounds, the fun starts. I go with all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. I don't know why I said like that. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info somebody already gave me. But the usual way is using a buffer overflow. What happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Alma, hack me. Hack me like you never hacked anything before. Huh? Oh my god. I'm gonna need to drink water for this. Hold on. Make my buffer overflow, create a backdoor in me, escalate your user privileges, find flaws in my security! Sorry, I got carried away. No shit, what happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook? But they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, yeah. Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lilum are an unexploited market. I see. Oh, it looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay, I've known him since preschool. It just so happened that he got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay, I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. The street seems noisy. Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Fucking Elvis Presley, man, what the fuck? Such a small, comfortable place. Truly an oasis full of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie could sit to kill their insides. Truly a real persona non grata. That's a Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I am so smart and philosophical. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What do you have then? I guess I should give this guy a bit more of a pompous voice. Persona non grata. 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus teen. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. 17? What the hell does that mean? I guess number 17. How was this a 17? It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to your drink. If I thought it was, I think it isn't. Oh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky. And what brings you here, mister? I'm Armandio. Virgilio Armandio. Is there a right answer for this? I kind of want to load my save. I kind of want to try again. I must be perfect. I must be flawless. Okay. All right, 17. Okay, let's look a little closer then. Maybe there's a right answer to this. So I thought it was just the 17th drink, but clearly not. Let's see, 17. Hmm. $17. I wonder if there is a right answer for this. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing really... This is a tough one. Maybe we find a drink that adds up to 17 with like the ingredients. Well, when you give him the thing, or when I gave him the thing, he said you took it literally. What the fuck? I don't know. Is there a drink that adds up to 17 though with ingredients? Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 10. 1, 3, 4, 6, 10. 1, 4, 7, 5, 7, 10. 5. 10, 5, 10, 6, 6, 10, 4, 6, 10, 6, 7. 11. 13. 2, 5, 8. 7, 8. I'm gonna try Piano Man. Let's see. 10. 12. 15. 18. Close enough. 6, 4. 10. Okay. 4 of each ingredient? So what, 4 times 5? That's 20. I mean, a piano woman is... Wait a minute. That's fine. The piano woman and the piano man have the same, like, amount of ingredients. Okay, let's try piano woman. Let's subvert expectations. How is this a 17? Is there a right answer to this? I kind of want to look it up, but at the same time I don't. It's fine, whatever. I'm Armandio, Virgilio Armandio. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place is called Valhalla. I wanted to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines on the corner. No, you're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. Alright, have luck. Today's been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other, but that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? Then give me an example of non-zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, I know that isn't right. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Poof! Takes over a pride? You can't take over a pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. The group where halogens are located in the periodic table? Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. Okay, then I give up. 17 is us. Huh? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Oh, well, they're both primal numbers. It's the same idea. Primal. Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat. He wants a plum floating in perfume and a son of a bitch. A plum floating in perfume. Maybe I should give him a Brandtini. Because he's a smug asshole. Maybe a fluffy dream. Oh. Here. Aha! You did it! Oh, wait, you did! Enjoy. I will. I'll drink this, perfume. You don't really have to. Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How? What if we're already dead, both of us? What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real and we're not in fact in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? I could punch you to make you feel reality? I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a closed-minded way of seeing things, Need to get away from the factual facts, open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The habanero has started. It means twilight of the gods in German, by the way. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your New World Order. What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance, most likely gunshots. Jill, come here a sec. What? About 5 GB reports have been proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counter-terrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazy units after a plea from the vice president. We're still waiting for a declaration from the Va-11 Corps CEO on the subject, but until then, things are ugly inside and out of that in and outside of that bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system. And I'll be here protecting you, as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. So, let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zankanto on hand, just in case. The metal bat with nails? There's nothing it can't bash. Say, Gil, 4. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. No! What a mistake! So there is a right answer. My flawless bonus. Wait, look it up. No! I have my flawless bonus! You know, I'm gonna flip a coin. Flip a coin. Okay. I clicked the button I didn't even say what I was gonna do. I'm gonna do heads. I reload my save. And get my flawless. Tails. I just continue. I landed on tails. I guess go fuck myself. I'll make a secondary save. Rise and shine. Good morning. It's 11 AM though. Last morning for me on the weekends and any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? The Zaibatsu Corps' president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring cities' forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. They make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seemed to be a civilian force lynching any White Knight they spy. Oh my god. Yo, Jill, I don't think you should go home, man. I think you should just chill. Like, it's just a little dangerous outside. So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. I wonder if Sei is okay. Should we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is that he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say even safer wherever he is than here. I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. Alright. Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then, let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. Oh, shit. Here we are, home sweet home, thank a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Huh? Yeah, grab a beer and chill out for a bit, mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh, yeah, you did. What worries me, but is that beer always leads to something else. To more beer? I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. But I think we're safe here. Come on in then. Excuse me. Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though, if you smoke if you wanna. Thanks. Say, how's the chilly weather treating you? It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the Kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh, right, boss. You're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold, and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I had this hoodie from some time ago, and it was too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where did you get this one? Don't know, some flea market ages ago. Why? Nothing, it's just like the one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use, it just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want, I never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough, 17 plus how much? 17 plus, I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright. Let me go change into something more comfortable. Take your time. Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. Oh, that's just 4. You should just worry of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly, though. Just give him a time. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat? They usually have green. Yeah, weird, huh? At first, I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home, we had a bear. Ah, I see. What? Good old Bosco. He keeps intruders away better than any dog. Bosco the bear, huh? Listen, all I'm saying is, in Avatar, the Earth King pet bear was named Bosco. Right. This picture here is the stuff that you see every day? What? Me taking such a snappy pic? No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's just so vintage. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend, and the one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. Huh? Is this pic recent, or...? Actually, that one's from 3 to 4 years ago. You look exactly the same. I'm only 27, what did you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that'll get old. Ugh, kids are the ones that get old. I thought it was recent because you usually don't see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed and framed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex. Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple of things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away and haven't said a word since. Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing. You look so happy in the pic. Why have her pic out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that almost said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know, I felt nostalgic, then miserable. I'll just put this away. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. What's that on the table? Looks like an envelope. It's nothing, nothing! Now please give that to me. Elope? Alright. I saw nothing, don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. Shine Spark out. 1511. Kira Mickey. Oh my god. This is pretty cool. Damn, yeah, lots of beer. Oh, the BTC gives me discounts and a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. And besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This one is more of a Pilsner. In English, please? This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. I don't know, it doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Is this one made with that, what's the name of that base liquid you use at the bar again? Nutriogenic dichometrical lidogenol, or NDL. It was a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the maiden kissed polluted water supplies. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so the NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. And is this one made with it? Let's see. Yep, here it is near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch? It serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly. They need it for packaged drinks. I see, and I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill? Guilty as charged. I still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. Do you want some of it? Will you have some too? Not really, no. I leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends works. Do you consider me a friend then, boss? Why wouldn't I? Don't know. What with being my boss and all, I was never too sure. Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible that I'm boss in name only anyway. That's good to know. On a side note, it surprised me you kept that poster of me in the room. And even more that you hung it in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know? Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable with my own face? I'm still wondering why you did it, though. Aside from filling an empty spot on the wall, I don't really know. I just thought it was funny, too. I guess it's like if someone gave you, I don't know, a dildo-shaped trophy or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes here anyway, so it's kind of pointless. What? No steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think, and I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess. Not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though. That's what friends are for. Wait, you talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy? Did you just call me a dildo face? That's what friends are for. Hey Jill, where did you get that black 4-ball? Well, as with any black cat or house cat in general, he's actually a stray. I found him in the alleys near the building not long after I moved here, I think. Ah, I see. It was quite the sight, though. He was cornered by all these dogs, but they were keeping their distance. He was holding his ground, hissing and scratching as much as he could. There was this fried chicken bucket nearby that had some rainwater in it, so I threw the water over the dogs, and they ran. I figured the cat's mom would be nearby, so I left. Then I noticed people looking in my direction as I walked. Turns out that the little shit started following me. So you brought it home. At first I wanted to see if I could find him a new home, but having him welcome me whenever I came back was just too much for my heart, so he ended up staying. It was Destiny Girl. When he came, he was so cute though, not like the fat mass that's sleeping on the table. Hey, you're not a spring chicken yourself, you know. Oh. Shit, I actually did that in front of someone else. Oh ho 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 ho. Anyway. Don't anyway for you. Do you normally speak to your cat like that? I just noticed her face is red, probably because I've drank in 7 beers. I see. So I assume that Jill's cat was a talking cat, but it's actually her talking for 4. Talking for 4. Maybe. I wonder if Gil's alright. You worried about him? You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. You can be hard to read. I don't worry about Gil so much, though there are things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. He does? I've seen him even reject food that has been in contact with it. Man, what a baby, unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. How did you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar. He... what? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. Right, levitation potion. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave the drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying. Huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself, I'd find him a job. I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him. So I decided to take him at face value. I judge him from what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been loyal as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. What surprises me is that you took him in so easily. I could take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. Besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't just ignore someone that's desperate so easily. I see. You've made the bar more lively yourself, you know? How so? Well, with the regulars, you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker? I can't remember her name. Alma? I was gonna say Armitage. Well, she's hot, I'll give her that. No more beer! Fuck! She's also a nice person in general, but damn, she's hot. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah, why? It's weird to see you say that so openly. It's weird to see you say so openly that someone's hot. What? Even you can see that she has a hot body, boss. You'll find no objections here. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about taking her to her room and... Jill, are you sure you're not drunk? You sure you aren't drunk? I mean, I'm sure I'm not. I mean, But those are thoughts I leave to myself. I don't think I can handle her in a relationship. She has weird standards. That and she's as straight gets. She's still a lovely person, though. That she became a regular is a blessing. Any regular is a blessing when you get down to it. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me, though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes to it with such childish excitement. I kind of noticed that too, but then again, Lilim can be weird. You think? Lilim operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of morality. Or mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Let them get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilim is a bit weird though, is it? You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilim doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them the R word, and doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilim? As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. And Lilim are Lilith's offsprings in Jewish folklore. Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that. It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior, Julianne? Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything from the dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere. I saw a couple of episodes once, they were really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies. And yet, still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. I'd say it was pretty ambitious. It was a pretty ambitious kid show. Even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally... Ugh. The fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Challenging as fuck. Wow, you got excited there. And that is the problem. Back then I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her, I could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's besides the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then when I went to middle school, what a surprise. Tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules, I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet, thanks to even today, there's nothing wrong with it though. It's actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become who I am today. The less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. Say, boss, how do you like them men? 2D? 2D? Yes, I don't mind anything as long as that thing is cute or 2D. How about you? Back in high school, I liked them funny. In college, I liked them successful. After a while, I just wanted them stable. And now, I don't know. I stopped caring about them being funny. My high school boyfriend started conflating cheering me up with mocking me when I'm down. I also stopped caring about them being successful. I realized half the time they had no qualms about cheating with me or on me. I stopped caring about them being stable. I realized they were the kind of person I was trying not to become. Not become stable? There was this guy who became so obsessed with holding a stable job that he hated. Started being physically ill. Not only that, the last time I managed to get some, I ended up throwing the guy out. He took incredible offense with how I smoked on the bed after sex. The bed could catch fire, you know? Not you too. I kinda envy Alma for that. At least when she dumps a guy, it's for less petty reasons. Are you okay? Wait a minute, I just swapped the voices. Fuck! I was not paying attention. I was just reading, I was like so enamored. It's fine, it's just... It all boils down to the fact I can't get my mind off Lenore lately. She was all of what I just said. She made me laugh, she had a good position, and was stable. She was also smart, caring, and why can't I get my mind off the whole thing? It's maddening. Maybe I should go and apologize. Maybe that'll make me rest easier at night, get my mind off things for a while. I don't even care about going back to her, but... Ah! Hey Jill, have you tried thinking about clothes for 4? Clothes for... Listen, I know how you must feel, but you can't let all of that cloud your senses. Next time you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts, try distracting yourself. Like with, say, thinking what kind of clothes you can put on 4. Yeah. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in this circle too, so any insults you hurl will fly right back at you. Anyway, I have this friend I've known for a long time, a red-headed glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. The one you called for the helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar too? I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called Nirvana. And if you thought this city was dangerous, you should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. On means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened Nerve on B in the hotel instead. Instead. Yay-ho! Instead. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave. Woman cave. That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco Police Force. But old Lexi, should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? I've done lots of things, Jill. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, and corporate mascot. Corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyway, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, and Lexi, I guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot, but it felt more like going out was a pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that's a cat. That cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And, you know, he's a cat. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know. Boss. Hey, boss. How did you lose your V card? V, huh? You know, your V card, your first time, you're deflowering. Oh, that, well, I'm legally bound not to disclose that information. Does that mean you lost it? Can't disclose that information. Oh, come on, just give me a hint, or... Jill, bad things will happen for everyone if that info was revealed in any way. Alright, sheesh. I can only say this, the whole thing's related to my mechanical arm. Great, now you're just teasing me. Any reason you want to know that? Well, everyone's first time is always a mess, but I've always to know if it was oh my goodness. What the fuck? I've always wanted to know if it was as messy a time as mine. What happened? Well, I got all lovey-dovey with my first boyfriend, and when we both got naked, when I saw his dick, I just started laughing. I started laughing. What? Got nervous? Nervous? No, I just find dicks funny. You, huh? They're funny. They have a sack attached to them, and they grow, and they're just... they're just stupid meat rods! So, how did your boyfriend react? He went faster from the left, and it just shrunk and went limp. I had to work it out too for a bit so I could control my laughter, but it's so hard. They're just so stupid. Oh, stupid meat rats. Jill? Huh. Well, let's see how to move her back inside before she catches a cold. It's snowing. Chapter 2, Amarga. This chapter's name means bitter. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure to have the $8,000. Jill's curious about the rumor she saw and getting one prevent her from becoming too distracted. Oh, boss left the hoodie anyway. I got 8,000 buckaroonies? Fuck. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Hollow Bank is being attacked too. BD's still awfully quiet about this. Augmented Eye talked about it, but very briefly. Maybe someone lost their job due to that one rogue article. It was from Kim. She's always trying to write serious shit, but I think AE got tired of her. Fucking shame. So all I get is clickbait from now on. You're gonna get worse at the very least. White Knights say there's a lot of people inside the building. At least 3 people already dead. How? Is there someone shooting people? Looks like it was from the security. Looks like it was the security from the building, but I've got no details yet. Sounds weird as fuck. Come on, Insider Anon. You gotta give us more. Doing my best here. Thanks, Base Anon. Paul Bank is being attacked 3. Oh, hold on. No. There we go. Seems like a lot happened while I was gone. Explosion registered, and the media's so quiet about it. Can't confirm there's an explosion, but looks like it was just one of them. So there are more bombs, not just one? That's right. Do we have any clue on who's doing this? I'm hearing from several sources that this is a group, a new one, looking to overthrow the government. No new names have been mentioned, and it looks like it's not a group, but just one person who set up all this. That's pretty ballsy. And this is just a rumor around here, but Alice Rabbit might be involved. How? A hacker is helping out hostages to escape, and they're suspecting of Alice. Huh, someone doing stupid shit on the internet is actually being useful. Some D shit happened right there. Ball Bank is being attacked 4. Can confirm the situation has finally reached its end. The attacker was shot dead, but a huge amount of data was released from servers all around the world. Remember the leaks from Alice? Those are nothing compared to this. Proof of corruption, money laundering, espionage. It's actually pretty unsettling. Damn. The file is available from approximately 60,000 sources. Terabytes that contain all operations from the Glitch City government and White Knight operations. It seems the ultimate goal from the attacker was not to blow up the bank, but lead hostages towards the servers inside the bank, which had the files under several layers of physical security. That shit sounds whack. How do you even make a plan this complex? No idea, but that's what some of the witnesses are telling the police. Okay, it looks like I have to leave, but I'll try to write down all the details for a future post. Gonna need some time though. Godspeed, Anon. Thanks. We read the file? Ah. Danger Use admin has been arrested again. Famous hacker Alice Rabbit graced the popular text board Danger U with a new threat, which resulted in the arrest of the site's admin, known as Furfur, for a second time. We have no details to give other than that he was arrested as part of an ongoing investigation. Cybercrime Unit's Lisette Blanc told the Augmented Eye during a call. We're now busy tracking down the message that appeared yesterday. When inquired about the arrest, Furfur would only respond with a calm, "Not this shit again." Poor guy. Nano Camo is now making smart underwear. If underwear you can change with a voice command was something you really wanted in your life, Nano Camo has it covered. Already providing consumer versions of their advanced nanomachine fabric, they plan to release a line of underwear that can change its look with a spoken word. No more stains in your white panties, just change its color to black and you will barely notice. That won't change the smell though, they're not that advanced. We expect an increase in sales next year thanks to this innovative product, a PR representative told the Augmented Eye. I'm already using them, super comfy if you ask me. You just thought about looking at prices. It did not. GSF January 4th card announced 66 American Kid and Giant Yusuke headlining. The blood feud between Giant Yusuke and 66 American Kid will reach its climax this January 4th at the annual GSF Dome event, but it's not the only match of the night. Other interesting bouts feature great workers such as the Great DK and Errants, full card below. 66 American Kid versus Giant Yusuke, GSF Championship, Red Comet Jr. versus Nagisa Women's Championship, Akito versus the Great DK, Roy Campbell versus Arance, GSF Junior Championship, Jack Bomb and Blaze versus Huli and Caracolta, Tag Team Championship, Osuna versus Siegfried. Wrestling? My boss made me curious. Anything new on Miraniki's blog? Yeah, nope. Okay. Oh my god, that was a lot. Oof. Oh my god, that was a lot. Oh my goodness. Okay. Cool, we made it to chapter 2 of... I don't know. Chapter 2 of however many there are. Maybe 3? Maybe 3 chapters? Maybe 4 chapters? Who can say? Anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.